Before I start the video, there are 3 very important rules that you must follow. Rule number 1, this video is not made for kids. Yes, you have to be over 13 years old before you can watch this video, or else. And the second rule is, I strongly advise you to watch this video alone, so lock your door, close your windows. Nah, it's not about that. It's just that if someone caught you watching this video, it's gonna be awkward. Let's go upstairs. And the third rule is, well, I will tell you along the way. Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'll be doing a review for this latest TB leak, the 112 scale, super flexible female seamless body, stainless steel skeleton, large bust with a pale skin. Okay, so to start it off, TB League actually released this. This is something like the third generation if I'm not mistaken, and they actually released 2 versions of this, as you can see on the screen right now. So there's one with the red bikini and another one with the yellow bikini, and they are basically the same thing. Okay, the only thing different about them is the different anime heads as well as the different bikini color. Okay, the rest of it is same with the pale skin and the large bust. Everything is exactly the same. Let's go through the box as usual. So you can see it's a very nice box. They actually started with this box since the 2nd generations if I'm not wrong. You can check out the review right over here. And then I kind of like this box because it's very nice and you can basically see the figures over here. Okay, so let's take a closer look, and of course they actually put a piece of paper to censor the bust area. You can see the anime head right over here and the bikinis and some hands over here, and from here you can see some specification is the large bust written over here with the thick and the pale skin. And they also mention it's a body for 112 scale action figures, and it also have 22 points of articulations. And right below they have some warning, it's a choking hazard, yeah, don't put in your mouth and things like that. And at the back there's nothing much except you can see the instructions manual is actually at the bottom of the box. Yeah, you can take a look at it. It has a lots of information which I'm going to show you guys later as well. So let's get her out. Okay, so this is the TB Leak's body right out of the box, and she's naked. Yes, so I'm just going to show you very quickly on the overall because it's kind of obscene here. Yeah, I'm just going to help them to wear the bikini later on. Okay, so as a close-up look, you can see that the skin is very pale. It's like wow, it's very white. As you can see, I have a pale skin and you can see it's even more pale than my skin. Okay, so this is actually made of silicone. It's very soft here, so it feels very surreal. Yeah, so remember my third rules that I mentioned just now. It is actually that you must cut your fingernail because you don't want to be, you know, poking a holes on the body. Yep, I literally cut my fingernail just now before I do the review, so I don't want to have any, you know, cuts on it. Yeah, it's being very, yeah, how do I put it, fragile. Nope. You just need to handle it with care. Yeah, let's put it that way. You need to handle it with care. Okay, so a very quick looks on the body. Yes, very nice. And there's even some nipples over there. Yeah, it's even a belly buttons. Very realistic. And of course there are some okay, so let's move on. Okay, so from the legs, of course the legs is made of plastic, it's hard plastic, so same goes for the hands as well. Yeah, the rest of it, even the butt looks very real. Yep, so everything of it is looking very good. And as I mentioned earlier just now, the skeleton is actually made of stainless steel. So the entire interior skeletons is actually stainless steel, so it's very durable. If you can break this, wow, I think that you must be incredible. How Okay, and then if I were to remove the hand, you can see that it's made of stainless steel as well. Okay, so the entire skeleton is very rigid. Yeah, so you can, any pose that you pose her, it will be very strong. I don't think there's any cases like loose joints, you know, you have a broken joint and things like that. So yeah, so that's about it for the overall body looks. Okay, so I have put on the bikinis on her, and I have actually skipped the entire process of the how to put it on, because I would think that you are not going to you know, see it, because it's a very simple process. But if you like to know how do I put it, yeah, you can actually let me know down in the comment sections below. I might just post it as another video to show it to you guys. Okay, so it's rather simple. As you can see, it's a very elastic kind of material. Okay, I'm not saying that it's not going to break, so you do have to handle with care when you're putting it on, because as you can see, the strap is rather thin, and it's very delicate as well. Even right over here, you can see it's very thin. So when you're pulling it onto the skin, it's not going to, you know, slide in very well. So there is some restriction because of the silicone. There'll be some fractions that actually stop you from doing that. So you just have to do it very slowly. Like I say, handle with care and you'll be just fine. Okay, you do not want to break any of the string, because this is like the only clothing she have, unless you have the intention of her being naked. Okay, so let's move on to the articulation. As for the head, I will show you guys later once I put on the head. So I would just like to show you on the other portion of the body. So as for her hand, you can move up, yeah, pretty much everywhere. Yeah, more than 90 degrees all the way up, no problem there. And the only tricky parts for this body is when you move any portions of the articulation, you might want to really feel it first before you twist and turn, because this is not like any other figure whereby you can see the joints. Yeah, so you don't want to break anything, although I think it would be rather hard because it's made of stainless steel. But you still have to, you know, just touch and twist where you are turning, so you know that you are not turning the opposite way that might cause any breakage. Okay, so yep, you can actually move up everywhere just like any human hands can do. Yep, everywhere that you want it to. So it's still very delicate because of the silicone skin. Okay, so there's any shivers? I don't think so. Yeah, but there's a double joint elbow. Yep, that she can turn almost a V sign. Very nice. And the hands is just a joint, like I told you just now, just one, something like a stick. So there's no movement up and down. Yep, so you can move it like this. Okay, and then of course the entire body here, you can actually twist it like how you want it to be. So bending it forward, yep, pretty much. Yep, she can do a very good bending forward, even more than that. Yeah, I think she can do more. Yes, a lot more actually. And for bending backwards is again very good range of articulation. I believe she can do more. Like I say, always feel when you turn it. Okay, because if you think that is towards the limits, please don't do it anymore. This is like a very good already. It's like she have broken her backbones. Okay, so it's a very good range of articulation. And turning to the side, yes, it's possible, as you can see. Yeah, so there's a very good range of articulations for this body. Okay, and for a split, of course she can do a split, I believe. Yes, it's mostly like this. Not a perfect split, but it's still working good. You don't want to force it any further because you don't want to break anything. Okay, kicking forward, she can do, wow, it's very good. Yeah, this is as humanly possible. Okay, so kicking backwards, yeah, she can do very well as well. Wow, just look at that. Even more than that if you can do, yeah, like a ballet. Okay, so there's double joint knee. Okay, very nicely done there. And of course her leg is the same as the hands. There's only one piece of metal there, so you can't be bending anywhere, but you still can move her legs pretty much everywhere. And of course there is no toe hinge or whatsoever. Okay, so this is a very good articulations for this piece, but do take notes again, handle her with care. You don't want to be forcing anywhere that not a human body can do, because she's basically designed to mimic like any human's body can do. So if your body can't do that pose, don't try to do it on her, okay? Okay, so for the accessories, she just comes with a few pair of hands. She comes with a pair of relaxed hand that is already on the figure itself. A pair of hands that is meant for her to hold on to something, but she doesn't come with anything for her to hold on to. A pair of gun trigger hands, and again she doesn't come with any guns for her to hold on to. And another pair of feet whereby it's actually tiptoe. Yep, so you can actually get some 1/12 scale of high heels shoe for her to wear if you want to. And she also comes with something like a bandage for her hands, as well as another bandage for her legs. And lastly, she also comes with an anime head, which I think she looks pretty good. Let's take a look. Yes, that looks very nice. Yeah, like a red hair anime style. I don't know whether if they follow any of the anime characters, yeah, or it's just some very generic anime girl with her mouth opened. Wow, I kind of like how they painted the eyes. It's very detailed. She also comes with a stand which looks pretty good, and this stand, if I'm not wrong, is very rigid, very strong stand. As you can see, it's made of something like a wire, and you can actually bend it forward or any way you want it to. Yeah, it's very strong stand. And lastly, she also comes with this instructions manual that I mentioned just now. So here is some introductions that you can pause and read if you want to. And inside you can see there are a lot of instructions on how you can handle these figures with care, and here is a overall pictures on where the joint is so that you know where to twist and turn. Very useful. And then here is also, they actually break it into portions of the head, how you can handle them, the shoulders, yep, and then the elbows, her wrists, her waist, her legs, her shanks, her feet, and lastly some of the do and don'ts. Okay, yep, so it's a very good piece of information, and they actually says that don't keep the doll in any dynamic posture for a long time. Change new posture every 2 days, please. Okay, yeah. So they also says that any action that is beyond average human's body capacity should not be done to the doll. It might very likely result in damage to the doll's armature. Yeah. So like I say, if your body can't do any pose, don't do it on her. And I'll go through the articulations for her head because I didn't do so just now. So she can look anywhere she wants to. Looking down, not much. Maybe can do a little bit more. Yep. Looking up, well, yeah, just slightly. You can actually turn her neck to the back a little. Yep, not too bad. Turning side by side, no problem at all. She can even tilt her head a little bit. That's how she looks like, even though the head is of the anime style, but the body is as real as any human's body as possible. Now let's start off with some size comparison. I have the SH Figuarts Scarlet Witch right over here, and I also have the Marvel Legends Scarlet Witch right over here. And next I have some Figma anime girl right over here. Wow, she looks like a giant next to her. And I also have the Revoltech Jessie right over here. And next I would like to compare with her earlier generations. So this is the TB Leaks, the very first generation. Of course she doesn't come with the kimono. I actually put it on her. And also this is the second generations of her, and the head is actually from the SH Figuarts Android 18. Yep, I didn't put on the original head because it's hideous. Yes, this is the head that comes with the second generation body, and as you can see, it is unpainted. And next I'd like to compare her with the male body from TB Leak. So there are two of them, which I have gotten both. This is the less muscular one, and here is the more muscular versions of the TB Leak's male body. Okay, so in the end, I do recommend this figure if you do not have any of it previously, and it is a very nice engineering in terms of the body, the silicone skins and things like that. So if you are a big fans of an action figure whereby you don't see any joints, yeah, this is as good as you can get, because TB League has been known for their very versatile in terms of the designs of the inner skeleton with the stainless steel, and also the skin has been a very nice design as well. As you can see, they has been well known for that. And I have been getting some questions from some of you who actually asked me, what are these figures for? Well, my answer to you is that these bodies are used for customizing. Okay, so if you have a very nice head that actually can match the skin tone, of course, and you have very nice clothing as well, and you are those collectors who doesn't want to see any joints on their figures, so this is a very good choice. As I was told as well, some of you actually bought the figure to actually do some poses, and it actually helps them to draw a more realistic female's body in terms of the poses. So this figure can be used for drawing purposes as well. So for those of you who are interested, unfortunately, the place that I know, such as Army, it has already been sold out. I'm not sure if 1/6 kit does have them, because I have seen they're actually selling the older generation of this body, but I don't remember seeing this one being on sales there. You can check it out on 1/6 kit. As for VC Toys box, yeah, I don't think they are bringing in the TB League as well. So the next probable place for you to look for is on eBay, unfortunately. So again, I would love to hear from you. What's your thought about this TB League's body? Will you be getting her as a part of your customizing projects for any other characters? Do let me know down in the comment sections below. So do hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, share with your friends if you want to, and also consider subscribing to my channel. I have new videos up almost every day, and I'll see you again in my next video. As always, stay safe, take care, and thank you for watching. Toy Story Jessie right over here is the more muscular versions of the TB League.